lipstick. It's a metallic blush. Brand is Mirabella. Mira, I believe, is Star. I had an appointment today at 4 o'clock. I left here at about 3:45. I don't have my phone on roaming so that if you email me, I'm aware of it, but apsu, the jackass at Steemit, who I presume is the moderator for the general chat room that shut me out, he direct messaged me at 3:50. Let me back that up for you. So EarthCam was on. Had a little conversation before I left. Here's my 4 o'clock. Oh, look, 4 o'clock. Yeah, let me show you the email timestamp. Now, I was speaking about my time on Steemit and that I was not going to pursue it because it's beneath me. That sounds kind of like a question mark. Look, it's not beneath me to teach people, but it is beneath me to be titted by a jackass, aka APSU. However you express yourself anonymously, okay? Because you're not doing what I'm doing. You're not putting yourself out on a limb. If anything, you contacting me after you shut me down from expressing is a form of harassment. Who would that be? I don't think it's for me. Hello?
Hey, it's FedEx. Got a package for you?
Okay, I'm getting the door. So, FedEx may be coming or not. So anyway, to my door. Before I left, I was speaking about, I stayed up late last night, not only on the Steemit chat room, etc., but to coddle my hotspot to make sure that I uploaded the GoFig website so it's current. And didn't think, I could give you the first blush of thinking because I'm in theory tired. Didn't sleep a lot last night. Then I went swimming and I had a nap and then I had an appointment at work. But my first blush, which I was talking about before I left, so, apsu, APSU, is stalking me outside of Steemit, okay? He's tagging, okay? Don't say anything unless you want my attention. If you want my attention, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get tit, okay? Without hyphens. So what you're doing is, it's a form of harassment so that I look at what? apsu is a jackass, okay? Defend. This is not fair tear weight, okay? You need to get over doff it. You fit stupid to a T, okay? And it has nothing to do with me. Now, that gesture, that you're still tagging on me when you didn't get to the source of the problem, okay? So I would like to go, for my posterity's sake, we'll review my posts on writer of age that he downvoted, every one of them. And it's kind of like, why? Because I have eyeballs. Oh, if we were in another country, the Koran, would you get all your dudes and stone me to death for thinking you're not really the heir right here? Is that what you think your premise should be universally? And that I, myself, should provide it for all you jackdoffs to think you're swell. Okay? Swell the head. For what no reason? For what? I'll tell you why. It's so you can get laid for no reason. So ladies, please understand apsu. Uh, Luke Stoke, that's married, I think, they only love you if you're stupid. Okay? That is your prized value. Good luck with that marriage. Just remember, he might say, I love you, but it means because you're stupid like me. We're stupid together so we can pass the buck without accountability and yet have feelings. Feelings of love and grief and judgment. Look at them. Shame on them. Shame on you. You never had the courage to lend. Okay, so I'm going to pull up the email here that he sent me with my direct message, and let's see, where is it? Right here. 3:50. Actually, it says 3:50 a.m., so my problem. I thought it was 3:50 p.m. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you stalking me? Because I know I was talking on. You're gonna have to let it go. If you think I'm wrong, I'm like, bring the time and the tine and thine, hind, without thief ends. So I'm still right, because you didn't think of it first. Nor did you engineer it, okay? Engineer, K-N-I-T. For what? To bust through the illusion that you gave real value already. You didn't, because you can't recognize it, you can't face it. Now, one of the things that he sent, let's see if I can open this up. Besides the nonsense here, let's see if I can, trying to scroll up, unfortunately, and having a hard time. It says, you are a failure at life. What? In your reflection, thief end, I will always be presumably a failure at life on your token, okay? You can make it happen for fort and fort, no reason, thief end. You make it look like I'm living my life in vain when you really are vain. And you damn well like it that way. Because you're getting a value you never thought to earn. What a jackass. So it says, you are a failure at life. The feeling of disappointment is not because of others. It is because of you. Yes, I just feel disappointment all on my very own, extending myself to others all the God, ego God time. Yes, that's really what's going on here, jackass. Thanks for being so empathetic and sympathetic that your way of resolving my presence is to deny me being present among you. What the fuck? You're trying to fight against something. No, you jackass are trying to fight against me met something. Met some tin in the hinge, okay? You're trying to prevent that by being a thief. You think it's others and the world, the system. Oh my God, you cannot stand on cryptocurrency and its motivation and deny the system because there's no reason to have cryptocurrency if the system was okay by you, okay? There's nothing, he can string words together for grammar and come up with a fistful of nonsense for you. Joy. Oh, joy. I'm actually happy to meet you in black and white, so I never have to think of you as a value face to face, okay? Well, you can't produce a value in black and white to me. I'm like, nope, you're not a value to face. And it should be that way to unmanipulate. So I'm going to work on that paradigm and put it only on my paradigm. So that's why I'm considering patron. Rather than a third person where I get to be hijacked by jackasses. You're trying to fight against something, you think it's others in the world, the system, but actually it's all the faults and mistakes in you. My mistakes is that you get to speak and seat in a time to compete for no reason ea.ven with no accountability and no due process. So I'm turning the fora, which is the plural of the forum, I'm turning it inside out, and I'm turning it to what it used to be, biblically. And also, the land used to be the people used to be the land, and the people used to judge, okay? Fora, ora, O-R-A. That's also your fucking mouth. I'm turning it inside out. And if you have something to say on my frame, you get to be the heir, okay? Because on my frame, Jesus, G'(S-U-S), which is grace and gravity, okay? You know who the ag Jesus right here speaks for. To do with you. Not to do with you with ea.ven through, okay? But your law-T speaks for E-W-E, you, with two dud dudes, okay? That are always in the red character reference to land, tagan, okay? And why do you do that? So you can keep your same current land, okay? You're not actually making a difference. You're not thinking too, all right? What we have here with apsu is a jackass that presumes innocence because he doesn't want to. Doesn't have the need to think to or think even through. And now his next email is more telling. Next one is: the things you do not want to handle within yourself. Oh my God. Does it look like I'm a slouch on my own time? Does it look like I don't think about what I'm doing every goddamn step of the way? I encourage you to look for yourself. Let me direct you to a couple of places. You can direct your fucking eyeballs if you want to, okay? One place you could direct your eyeballs for yourself before you speak on my wealth, okay, where you only want to nail. This is harassment. I only accept you if you fit in the paradigm of wrapping every woman into one that I can squat tone on, ass sift to nail. The head, debt to tail. The head, it's okay to sell and tell. S, parentheses, hyphen, T-E-L-L. Sell and tell, the same, right? No, you're missing the boat. You're missing the boat. Okay? The things that I do not want to handle within myself. Oh shit. Fuck face. Seriously? I can't get over that. You put me at a deficit for just being. You never bring the time I give you, even. You're pitiful. You're a pitiful man, -D, okay? And you have no recognizance to the same amen, -D. You men debt again. Why? So you don't have to think it through even, okay? So you're part of the problem, misfit. Put some hyphens in that. What else? So I will be forwarding this to Ned, that you're doing this on your free time and you're harassing me after you close me out from a public discussion, okay? The telling part is The things you do not want to handle within yourself, you know you're broken and you could help yourself, but you do not have the bravery to do so. So let me get this straight. You're broken, apsu. And the way that you save face is by denying me presence among you. Okay? And then you have the token nerve, because you get it from all the same amens around you, to tell me that I'm broken and don't have the bravery. That's some nerve, and I hope you get precisely what you deserve, okay? I'm rooting for you. I hope you get precisely what you deserve for dishing it out without reservation. You're broken. The reason why I'm not going back to Steemit, and it's not because I couldn't weather through the being marked on. You know, everyone starts with a 25 reputation, mine's 2. I worked very hard last night to see if I could drop it to 0. I didn't go to 0. Well, I could keep trying, and maybe I will. But for the most part, I think it's more worthwhile for my energy to understand that the top down is a top and a down, okay? You may think you have lots of drive, but you don't know where you're going. And I already sussed that out before I stepped in. See my previous videos. I think it's WHIN DG. I think that one's where I'm talking about right before I go on to Steemit, and there's some things that I see the flaw in the logic, and I want to touch that. But certainly I didn't think that I was going to be downvoted for putting pictures of the dictionary word that I used to define myself. Oh my fucking Jesus. By writer of age. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Writer of F-AG. -E. He might be a fag incognito. A fag and flag. FL Foot Lambert. You know? He might be. I really don't know. I don't know how to. It doesn't interest me to size that up, but what I'm saying is there's a whole lot of jackass estate and gestate and gestate to do that. It was my presumption you're doing something creative in fiction. Oh, I was simply spinning on your own creativity. What the fuck? What the fuck? The dude named Branch and Frankly and, you know. Let's see if I could find what I did here. I'll find my work. The problem for me, in essence, why I don't desire to go back, besides having 2. Having 2 for where everyone else has 25, and I did have 30 for a while, until Jackass, writer of age, decided that I need to squat tone on this for no reason, thief end. There's a couple of things here. Writer of age has no creativity unless he's squatting tone on every woman thief end, okay? Understand that. I give him time for completion even, and he doesn't know what to do with it except squat tone on it thief end. Okay, so his whole sustainability in life is by squatting on everyone, and I don't mean everyone thief end. Okay, I mean the person who's going to stand for themselves honestly. Okay. Let's see if we can't start. I didn't keep all of my comments and any of the work I did there, which was a bit of a teaching format because I write in my language, ea.ven, And then I take the time and I put definitions so that you know how to read right through the gaps, okay? And it's what I do like about it, and I think its value to be prized is a good comb, all right? You can read, you can look into, you can get insight, okay? It's a way of expressing value, EWEID, even with way, okay? So what else? Anyway, so I didn't, usually, you know, I'm pretty diligent about my own website, blogging, every step I take, uh, even the most mundane things, you know, FedEx or whatnot. But I presume since steemit was a blockchain that it would, if I just gave that link, you can go see for yourself. You can investigate, because the blockchain was, my understanding, it's meant to preserve proof of brain and doing real work. Well, then in a way, you're seeing the vine. You're seeing the vine of communication and relating, all right? Writer of Age didn't really get that. I'm just going to put something out there, and don't you dare relate with me. unless you bring your thief, okay? By thinking, okay? So I was not diligent in preserving this. I did preserve some things. I didn't preserve everything. But I'll see if I can't give it a run through here. Actually, I had a lot of posts. Okay. Wonder if I can put this up here. That's my first comment. Nothing came here in its number. It's by ampersand. So I'm doing my little part of relating, and I think there's a, you know, writer of age is responding to something. Because if you don't know what it means, it takes investigation. It's like a blind man stabbing, okay? Except that he's not blind, okay? I used a fucking definition. And so much of what I do, I take pictures of words, okay? And I put the definition and I look at the origin, all right? Usually these are not things I have to defend against or for, all right? You don't get to be your word around me! Point taken. I understand that, jackass. Let's see. This is going to be a lot of going through. Oh my gosh. If I were going to get to the main reason why I wouldn't continue, besides having a smear mark on me, you know, trying to uh, being put in the position of being seen as bad. Uh, it's something I could power through. I've already done it. Maybe I'm a little bit tired of it, okay? If you want a value, you know where you can get it. The other thing is which is important to discuss with APSU, you're not putting a real projection out there. I don't know who you are, okay? You have no lineage for me to see in black and white with just yourself, okay? To sell and tell. And it's very comfortable for you to judge for no reason thief end. And I was able to see that. And I did send those Twitter screenshots to Ned as well as the Pontifex and etc. And you will find that on the GoFig website updated. But the thing is the ravenous thing of him calling me broken when he, as a perp, breaks the system. I called you a thief. Oh, you didn't want to hear it. Yeah, but I can back it up. You have nothing honest behind you that you're standing on down with war as a red character. This is a thing. So he further goes to tack on me that I'm broken. The point is, why I wouldn't continue with steemit is you took value from me. You, APSU, can't replace. You can't make it go back. Okay? You can't get my reputation back to where it was. All right? You can't replace my value. You are not the rep or the reap. Okay? Every move you make is token grace. Okay? I only hope you get all that you deserve. Okay? Now, this would have greater lending value if there was a real face behind your avatar in presence online. Okay, jackass? What else? Well, you saw the one about the girl framing her breasts with how to be a model, and I'm like, seriously? And she's talking about ethics, and I'm like, you know, this is just grammar to frame, look at my breast, my tits and asked, hyphen. Okay, so yeah, I did put that comment there. It wasn't the only one. There was another girl from Indonesia. It's really hot today. She's glossy and she's not wearing a bra and she's got really, really thin straps. Okay. And she's doing little selfies of, it's really, really hot and my barely there yellow tank top. Seriously. So when I was looking to draw witness to why am I being downvoted, because I don't know how. And truth of the matter is, I don't know how to DM. I think I figured that out. Okay, not all the way. I just was like clicking on things. Is that it? Is that it? He says to DM him. Fine. Okay, it's not what I do. Or like I said, I have a phone, so I have lice appointments. Other than that, it's a bane. It's a burden. Okay, I use it to block callers. But apparently, I need the square to run see read it cards. Okay. You're not lending any value that would add it, HEIRD, okay? So understand that. You really legitimately don't have a premise to speak on my time, or tin and time thine hind, okay? Unless you are the heir right here, okay? Now, APSU, for what he can't see, fraudulently, because he lent to believe into, thief and through, to jack off all he wants, Um, there's other people that can see, okay? So like I said, places that you can check, Premo, Preem 0.com would be a starter. That was started in 2012. So just because it doesn't look like I don't have a following, doesn't mean that I don't have one. And I know what your one is. Oh, you've got a lot? Yeah, I already know you got a lot. And I know what your lot can produce, okay? It cannot produce innocence and reflection. So I'm giving this to Ned, and he needs to have a chat with you as a moderator and as a fucking witness to get your two bits together, okay? And ask an honest screw, okay? So you get an honest skewed. As far as not being brave, I will not put my platform on steemit because I'm not here to save jackasses that want to be jackasses. And that you may not want to be a jackass, you know where to find me because there's only one person lending this dome and home, okay? Presently speaking in, okay? Does not mean I'm all alone. I'm speaking to. By thinking of two. Let's see. The other odd thing is getting distracted. The people, this is disconcerting for me too. I have a concern that the people that are following me, I check out who they are, and they're offering, you pay them to upvote, so they've got a bot to upvote. It's my understanding some witnesses have a bot, so basically they're upvoting their lot, and their lot upvotes their lot, and therefore their lot makes cryptocurrency to exchange DOFT, okay? But they're really not taking any of this in. So much of this getting into it for a few days. I've not even been here a whole week. It says I joined April 6th. I didn't start on April 6th. I started, I believe, on the 7th or 8th. So to power through that fast is to me, it's a learning curve, and it's also a power curve. You know, I see what's not working, which is namely you, okay? You got proof of brain, you got a witness, okay? You've got belligerent males is what you have, that have no difference and no deference to what they desire to nail, okay? To nail as their head, debt to sell, and tell yet again, hyphenated, all right? This is not my problem, it's yours, and now it's my marketing mark and opportunity. Your value is squat, okay? And it is my faith, my faith to walk on water, that I can find doffed stupid blindfolded, okay? And build my own stair, still, and style. Stile is stair steps that humans can get over and animals can't. Let's just see if I could find this. I have to make this narrower, make it fit. So I'm looking at Things That Follow, The Birth of Magic by Writer of Age. Now he's got a website, and it says his name's Adam, and he used to be a cook. I have to say these things. I'm eating your fucking paradigm. I'm a cook, and I add A-M-E. I have a dame. I add a dame to the morning. So it's kind of interesting. I'm like, are you 28, 29, 30 and going through your Saturn return? Is that what's going on here? Because I get to introduce you to yourself, you weak ass. Is that what's going on here? Saturn return every 28 and a half years generally is you get your comeuppance from an astrological point of view. That's the way a Saturn return could be related. For 28 and a half years, you put stuff out there, and you don't ever have to face the consequence. Well, every 28 and a half years, you get your Saturn return. It looks like, is my internet working? The page isn't advancing. There we go. So on this one, where I made a post that the witness Quochui, I think he might be Korean, I'm not sure. He's a witness that he downvoted me. I'm certain he didn't look into anything. Then this guy, FBSLO, comes back and tells me to stop spamming. So the value I get for trying to call witness to what the fuck is going on here? What is me very concertedly being my word, okay, getting downvoted? What is that? Who do I talk to? And seeing that you have witnesses, and then witnesses are trying to, and they have bots, and then I make a post of, okay, so I tried to contact you as a witness and you downvoted me, so I make another post, and then you get your goon to, yes, you got your goon because you lent your goon, because you didn't lend real character reference, okay? We're looking at a top-down organization, Ned, that's thief-end, and they think it's okay to be, okay? So if you don't want this organization, maybe you should start cleaning it up with your own character reference to lend. You can see who this jackass is. Oh, this is great. He's a witness. Oh my God, FBSLO. Oh my God, look at this. So look at he does witness update. Oh my God, yes. So you understand, like I said, just like Writer of Age has no creativity to lend without squatting tone on every woman, thief-end. FBSLO, he's going on a theory of witness without ever lending any. Again, like I said, you take my value away, you can't replace it. I know that, okay? I also know that you secretly, some of you understand that you do have a dead end and that you need my value, but I'm not going to pitch hit it for you that way, okay? So if I have to start a little patron website, and I manually am the bank seed, SEAD, where you SEATH, sorry, SEATHD. You eat the head, and you CAD as your seed, okay? If I have to manually run a bank with transactions, I understand the necessity of that now. I'm loosely thinking perhaps I could do a patron. It could be a monthly. Your monthly will turn into the value of 0. So you give me one eye, and I transmute it into a big fat HD, head done honestly, 0. Okay, 0 innocence and reflection. And so either the money that comes in to support the patron monthly, either I'll meet it. So say you give me $10 a month, I'll turn it into 10 zeros. 0.10. We're gaining smaller anatomy. What I like about it is, and then if you want to, then I'll build a news agency, and you could run your ads and your product and a store, okay? And you can make transactions with other people with your zeros. Down the line, there's the possibility of making physical money in metal, wood, silk, possibly a cryptocurrency. I'm a bit disenchanted with that right now. I'm not thinking it's holistically necessary. But I'm not afraid now to start small. One on one step at a time. When I see this bullshit out there, and I'm kind of like, but none of you are aware. You're not aware right here, and nor do you want to. Fair square, okay? Fair foot, tear, and bear square. You do not carry value, nor do you want to, and I can prove it. So I'm not afraid to start small, and if no one wants it, that's really, again, not my problem, and it's not my lack of bravery. Sorry. Sorry, I'm not a jackass, nor am I in the business of lending jackass. What the fuck? What the fuck? You got Pip and Prig height, hyphenated. She's a jackass! Because she's just one, she's not us. Nah, you need to think a little further, dipshit. You're law hyphen T. The air can't come through it, down with war, where you're the red character to restore it as the sore in the red. And now, motivation to do that is so you can hit and miss all you want, okay? And still get it in the red. Take one more stab at trying to find dipshit writer of age. The work I did there that he downvoted, and you'll be like, what the fuck? Seriously? For me, I didn't really even know to look for my reputation. It came up because I couldn't upload a picture. It said I needed 10. I'm like, well, I had 30. Certainly that's enough. And I'm like poking around. Well, how do I what's going on here? You know? The glorious. A writer recently discovered buried deep beneath a laborer of hand. Follow along. There are stories afoot. You can be equally unaccountable, fee-fand. Let's see. Let's see. I think bots to replace bots that are designed by character in the red are not a good idea, or nor a good IDEALLHD. Okay. Just curious. I fucking voted for this guy, and he downvoted me. What the fuck? No, seriously. He downvoted every one of my comments. I don't really... Oh, and then because I commented on it, the bot came back and said, "You're bad." You know? What the fuck? Let's see, what else? I thought the notion of steemit was to relate. Conversation ideas. How else do you show proof of brain, jackass? By denying that I'm it. I'm not a jackass. That equals proof of brain. Okay? What the fuck? Oh my god. Let me slow that down. Self-ecosystem. So I have cur, they're ent, eyes, ears, nose, theta, another name for zero, zero temperature, zero plane angle, zero polar coordinate, and doff, D-O-F-F, take an article of clothing off, as opposed to D-O-F, stupid. Tired doffit. If I'm D-O-F-F, you know who I'm talking about. I don't find his work very compelling. What I find compelling about it is my value to intertwine. And you could say, you know, I'm just patting myself on my own back. Well, I am, okay, with reason. This didn't come into being for a lack of it, nor did the motivation. Okay, so check your frame, UPS, apsis, whatever your fucking name is, that you've given your frame and doffed again. So I upvoted this guy, and so this is really crazy. I gave him upvotes, and he downvoted me. The only vote he got was from me, and then he downvotes me. What the fuck? My comment for him is you plagiarized value. LH, value. LH, left hand, and luteinizing hormone. Luteinizing hormone, egg ovulation, you know. Oh, he's the man. He's positioned himself in a loving position. He hasn't. He hasn't engineered a jacked off difference. Okay. He's only procured illicit illusion trait rights, okay? Because you can see what he does with time. Time for completion, even, instead of time for competition, thief end. Now, if I was competing for him, or for his value, I can get a bot for that hat, right? You can't get a bot for my hat. I think I'm done with that. Let's see. I'll need to pull this over for my reference. Put it on the page. I will make note that sync this also. We'll make note that Green Star and Luke Stoke, also witnesses, continue to downvote me. Let's see if I can. I was going for 0. I didn't get 0. Now the thing here we see these. We see that so here we have Garden Lady also. Well, you know, she's not really gardening. She didn't bring the flower, okay, or the follower. What else? So looks like I got some new comments. I'm not going to field them now. You can field me or not. I don't care, okay? Because I don't care. I know you're not aware and you don't want to. So I know that you're only capable of pushing the same shit, hyphenated shit around and thinking that you're proud. Proud in your deaf efforts and forked thief end. What else? Just for a go of it. start taking this down. I think it's a better value for my time to humbly work on my own thing. I think I've been misled by the market economy, thinking that I needed something greater as a plan and follow through and offerings, and yet all I have is myself. And so it's, you know, like, well, initially the idea was to make a cryptocurrency myself, okay, but I wanted to feel this out, and you know, I thought that well, I felt like I had to pioneer a path, that I had to see it through. Is this doable? I'm not a person to give up early on something. I have to tell you, my heart's not in NIT, N-I-T, okay? As a premise, no, it's really not. And so me getting out of this is my way of honoring myself. Understanding the only value I have is myself, and if no one wants to transact with that, I have two eyes that can see for myself. It's not my problem. Okay, it's your weakness. It's your weakness. You didn't care. You didn't care to be here or there, okay? Let's see, let me sync that for a moment. Sync that. Let's sync that. I have to say, actually, I actually feel pretty good about, I feel good about walking away from this. I really do. I think it's one of the more adroit, smart things I'm going to do in my life. Oh my God. Just to be like, my hands, I'm washing of this, you know? You can't replace my value. And I'm not okay with building on a platform where you've tarnished it to get away. -T. You know? I'm not okay. I'm not here to play your hooky, okay? All the alter red way. I'm not. You don't get it. You didn't suss. You're not my target market. You're refusing to think for yourself among someone else, okay? You're not my target market. And I am so thankful I just get to, with wash, with hash, has ass, okay? I hashed it out, and I wash, because I have an ass. I has ass. I washed. I hashed it out. You, ea.ven, don't qualify. So I'm adding more memos onto the Steam chat. What else? I think, what else? We'll stop there for now. I'm going to get this new website up. Pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. I think it was up till 3 something. I think I was up at 6 something, then 7 something. Then I'm like, you need to go back to sleep. 10 something. Then I'm like, check the swim schedule, go swimming. And Minnow and I found a new place to play frisbee, a new park, close to Shaw's Supermarket in South Portland. And he really enjoyed that. He's got 6 new frisbees. I got them on eBay. I usually buy them in bulk. And so we start our frisbee throwing now. And what else? Feeling quite good and relaxed. Had a wee nap, then went to work. I gave 2 treatments to 2 young boys. Grandpa brought them in, and I presume one was the father accompanied, was very gracious and very kind, and thanked me very much for the information and the work that I did. And I speak of that because he's a person that looks you in the eye and really thanks you, almost to the point where it might feel a little self-conscious, but it's certainly not for the faint of heart to give or receive. And the dad actually, the grandpa, he's like, he recognized me from the gym. So I said, hey, I'll see you there. Then I was telling him I started swimming. He hasn't seen, I don't know if he noticed, he hasn't seen me there that much. Honestly, I don't pay attention to the guys so much because predominantly when I'm on the floor, there are just guys. No, I can't say that now. It used to be that way 3 or 4 years ago. I was like the only girl, but at times. Okay, and I'm not saying there's not other women that don't lift weights with the free weights and the benches and the stacks. It's actually, I do see a lot more women, and they're actually striving to be bodybuilders. I mean, they're striving to put on bulk and mass. And me, at this point, and because I was a distance runner, I like being fit for performance value, and I really do coordinate it with my frame, which is ectomesomorph. It's really got a very small wrist, but I also build muscle. I'm not trying to do anything fancy by taking stuff like creatine. I did once. Oh my God, it put it back on me. And I would do Roman chair abs. I couldn't tire myself out for minutes. So Roman chair, you hold like this, and then you bring your legs up and down. And I'm like, I can't tire myself out. But what it did for my back muscles, it made me look like a dude. Creatine. So I have Diane von Furstenberg dresses, and they're silk, knit, and form-fitting. And I swear, I'm like, from the back, that looks like a dude. Like, I'm not going to take creatine. I don't need to look like a dude. I just want to be fit. Anyway, okay, sideline note. I'm going to get this up. was thinking, I'm kind of excited because I feel that I got through something, kind of like an enema of the brain, okay? All the way from my esophageal passageway out my anus, okay? Which, curiously, the type of skin in your mouth is the same as in your anus, okay? It's the same type. Anyway, I had a human anatomy class where we dissected cadavers, and so I remember these like little details besides learning Latin really fast. I feel like it's been an enema for my brain. This is not the way. Your group mentality to the same amen, even with cryptocurrency, is not the way. Okay? It's not the way to date. All right? And all you're doing with you that are screwing around, harassing me, okay, with my free time, when you shut me down there, okay, to tell me I'm not brave and that I'm broken, again, my message to you is you can't replace what you break or take, you jackass, okay? And I get that clearly. It's like something I get in the fiber of my being, all right? And it feels clean, utterly clean to know that. And what it does for me is I'm not seeking a bigger toe to initialize myself as aware. I don't care about all that. If you want to be here, you're welcome. You're welcome to. All right? And I'm going to provide a platform of transaction and understanding now what's necessity, that there will be no deference to put it in someone else's vein and bane handoffed, okay? Because Ned is clearly not procuring the right character reference to land top down. Or anywhere across your virtual town. What you did is you set up a Korean witness to downvote me without any investigation. You see how this works around the world? Okay? So it's kind of you've got people from different countries. What do they have in common besides only being a red character? They lend red character down with war and don't think about their handoffed. I didn't do that. I'm not stupid. You are. You are if you're not thinking it through, and you're thief-end. And it's not your right to deny me my presence among you that Jude and glued a showy worthless value to get a guaranteed annual wage, thief-end. Debt as made, as said, for the SM service mark sadomasochism of every maid, hyphenated. Debt again, the tag and ag and the aggro, because your hyphenated ag condones down with war as a universal premise to restore red character. Fuck. So you tit and tat to get it in black, okay? And you build bots for that hat, okay? You're still not relating, you jackass who called me broken and not brave. To date, put it in black and white. We'll see who's rig height. By yen, every neck see night. As in mine, as in service as a service mark in my mind, as MINED. Dead to be AD. dope and hopingly.